Anyways, alright. So, first game, Madden 64. I'm just gonna start the timer now, I guess. Not 64, what's it called? It's, you know what it is, fucking 99. 1999. Okay. So yeah, I know there's a bit of bobbing going on, but, let's see if the game is also 240p or it's just, or it's also 480i, or it's just the menu that's 480i. Alright, backup option, what the fuck does it mean? Please remove the rumble pack and insert controller pack. I never plugged in the rumble pack, you twat. Okay. Can I delete stuff on this? What is going on? Delete, right. So this game is telling me that 91 pages will not cut it. So it's like, I guess it changes like how much you can save. Fuck it, whatever, dude. Okay, can I quit out of this? What's this noise? It's a slight hum. Who the fuck is that? I'm just kidding, that's Madden.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Wow, that sounds very different. That sounded a bit different there. Alright. Press start. Okay, so we have this is definitely 480i menu. We have stereo. Do we have anything else? I'm assuming it's mono or stereo. Yeah. N64 doesn't really have a ton of sound options. Controller pack. All-time records. User profiles, game options. I think we're just gonna let the game play. Let the games begin. EA Sports. It's in the game. Packers. What are they packing? Fudge? Broncos. I never quite understood this meme where they have like a team name, sort of, you know, like a nickname. Like a team has a nickname that they never do that in football. Only like super unofficially, maybe, you know. But it's never like an official way of calling them, because they even mention these names in the part of the game that begins. EA Sports. It's in the game. Does it not have a video? Usually EA games, EA games or EA Sports have like a video you can play with different other games. Oh, where's the video? Oh yeah, that's right, Nintendo 64. Whoops. Okay, arcade, 5 minutes. Sure, I don't know what the fuck's going on. Let's do that. Okay, you know what? This is perfect. I like these teams. I like the Fudge Packers. I like the Broncos. Let's go. Hang on, wait. Does the game demo at all? Is there a demo if I just let it run? There should be, right? That's probably gonna be a demo thing going on. Demoing the EA EA Sports. EA Sports. That's a very weird song for a Madden game, but I mean, I've never really played many Madden games. I've only played those NFL games that have been on Boomer64. Other than that, I have not played a single fucking... Oh, there we go. It is demoing. Here we go. Ooh, that looks pretty nice. Snow. I like that. Giants versus the Patriots. Foxborough Stadium. Okay, one thing though, N64 commentary is gonna be bad. Alright, this is 480i. I'm gonna disable bobbed interlacing. Ugh! We're gonna do Yadif 2x. if I can find the capture card. Where's the capture card? I found it. Interlacing Yadif 2X. Alright. Should be a lot more smooth now.
Tails it is.
Tails it is! Oh, yeah, hey, look, they even show the wind direction or whatever. And speed. Okay, like, I just look at this and I go like, no. No, I'm good. You know? I'll never be able to play these games. I admire them. It's, yeah. Good crashes, you know? Oh, 3 people standing each other. That's good. That's good. But I have no idea what the fuck's going on. But I admire it. It's a good American pastime. You know? Need some chips, some cola, some Bud Light, something.
Right up the middle. Short game.
Yeah, the fucking commentator. I completely forgot that there's a commentator. It's just not really saying a lot. I hope this is sweet enough. Oh, perfect. I've been trying out a new type of instant coffee. It's pretty good. Brasileiro. It's apparently some Brazilian Nescafe or some shit. I mean, it doesn't say anywhere it's Brazilian, but I mean, it says Brasileiro, so I'm assuming it has to be, right? I don't know. Let the games begin. EA Sports. It's in the game. I like how that's like a completely stock number font, the enlarged one. Of like how many seconds are left.
Timeout. Call by the offense.
This is good. I mean, like, if you don't care about the commentator, I would say this is a good time. If you are a NFL fan, I could imagine this working out. I don't know why. I guess the FIFA games just didn't sell all too well. Maybe the N64 didn't sell all too well in Europe to begin with. It was more popular in America, for sure, than in Europe, the N64. Because, I mean, everyone was buying the PS1, because you could fucking copy CDs for it. Americans, they'll buy the games, you know? Europeans like, nah, fam. I can let the CD copy. And, yeah. So, that's probably why the last FIFA game was FIFA 99 on the N64. Wasn't popular in Europe in general. I wonder if it has anything to do with the fact that they've been releasing games poorly converted, 25 even lower FPS. Like, you already get like 10 FPS in the NTSC version. You play the PAL version, you get 7 FPS. Maybe, I wonder if that has anything to do with it. How about just like fucking PAL 60, the motherfucker, you know? You know what I'm saying? My TV right now supports PAL 60. This is PAL 60. How about you let me, you know, play like that? Actually, I have a fun fact for you.
Timeout. Offense.
If you play the so if you play an NTSC game on a PAL N64, it outputs in 61.139. So 61.14 FPS. That's pretty crazy. It's actually higher than like the SNES or NES in NTSC. That's crazy. 61.14 instead of 60 FPS or 59.94. That's pretty wild. I guess that's why they don't allow it for speedrunning. In you know, like Super Mario 64, you have to have a Japanese or an American NTSC console. You can't use EverDrive. But yeah, that's way off. That's like the most off console I've seen. Fucking 61.14. That's crazy. Yeah, the Mega Drive was definitely more popular. Although the thing is, in Europe, the Amiga was super popular, especially in England. People were getting Amigas instead of consoles.
Down he goes. Couldn't get rid of it.
Even though the Amiga had like one button for controlling the game, which complicates things. I kind of wish I had an Amiga, but they're so stupidly expensive. They just have this like insane fucking,
Time out.
like just insane pricing, man. Crazy. But I mean, honestly, I don't even know what game I would play on it. I just kind of like the sound and the look of the games, but I have no idea what's like a good game on the Amiga. So I never really got into it because I never had one. But they're crazy expensive, kind of like Commodore 64 as well. They have this like enthusiastic, you know, fan base. Even more so than for Nintendo. It's like this is how I could this is how I could compare it. So like, if there was someone who was you know, growing up, they had a Super Nintendo or whatever, N64. You mentioned the name Nintendo, they pog, you know, they pog hardcore. But if you mention the name Commodore to a person that had an Amiga or a Commodore 64, they have an actual orgasm just at that, right on the scene, you know. So it's a bit different. I feel like it's more enthusiastic than the Nintendo fans. Maybe it has to do with the fact that Nintendo is still around, whereas Commodore isn't. It's just like a dead name. It's interesting how this game is like pretty much full screen. I didn't crop anything. Like right now, nothing is cropped because that's how I've been doing Boomer64 now, because I don't want to crop anything. I want to show the whole image, and therefore it's also, you know,
Call by the defense.
if the game is 240p, then it's an actual integer scaling. But notice how it's almost full screen. That's kind of like what the Xbox used to do. The Xbox would also fill the image. So some of the N64 games also do that in 480 Ti, I guess.
Short gain on that one. Time out. Call by the defense.
Do you guys understand what's going on? I'm kind of just sitting here. I enjoy it. I like the snow, and the snow looks nice. I wonder if they'll improve the snow by Madden 2002, because there's even a 2002 of this.
What a throw.
FIFA went until 2005 on PS1. This went until 2002 on the N64. It's so weird to see the 2002 styling on the N64. You know, like it's really like it's just weird, because you know all these games had these different styles over the years. But we'll get to them. We'll get to Madden 2002 at some point in 2001. I think they came out in 2001, right? Because I mean, FIFA games did that. They're always a year before the actual number. It's still better than. Oh yeah, it's still better than the fact that you can buy a 2023 Hyundai or whatever the fuck now. You can buy a 2023 car now. But it's not 2023 yet. Why are you doing that, America? Why? Why is it that you're selling a 2023 car and then you have to put in parentheses manufacturing date 2021? Oh well, you know, we were fucking time traveling. We were time traveling when we made this car. It's a 2023 car. Doesn't matter. It's been made in 2021. 2023 car, dude. Fuck's sake. I hate this. I hate it. It's so annoying. Why? What's the point? It's like a fucking never-ending domino effect. Like somebody once started this. You know, like one car manufacturer went like, "Oh, you know what? I know it's only 1997, but we're gonna sell then." Okay, no, Okay, let's not be that rude. 2000s. I know it's only 2007, but how about we sell the 2008 car now? Oh shit, that's pretty good. And they just started like rolling, you know? Like more and more manufacturers kept going like, we should do that too. All right, the 2009 car will be sold as 2010, and then, you know what? 2021 car will be sold as 2023. Ooh, in 100 years, you can buy the 2137 Corvette in 2121. You'll be able to buy a car, what was it? 16 years ahead? Rain. Nice. I like the rain. Dolphins versus Redskins. That doesn't sound good, Redskin. They should probably go see a doctor, the whole team. Landover, Maryland exhibition game. I like the stadium. They look nice. Like, the stadiums look nice. This definitely looks pretty good. And it sort of, for some reason, this runs better than FIFA 99. FIFA 99 ran pretty poorly, from what I can remember. Although, wait, we didn't actually get to 99 yet, right? FIFA 99. I think that one is actually still coming up. Like, FIFA games just, I think I was thinking of FIFA 98 and 64. They just don't really run all that well. I don't know if, like, maybe not enough resources were ever put into the FIFA games on N64, so Madden games kind of reached a higher standard than FIFA games, I would say. Was there a Madden 98 as well on the N64? I mean, I need to check. NFL Quarterback Club 98. FIFA Soccer 64. Doesn't seem like there was. No, there was a Madden 64. Okay. So apparently Madden 64 ran up to 60 FPS. That's what I said in the frame rate analysis. I think it must have used a different engine than this. This one's definitely 30 FPS with some slowdowns. But honestly, this is much better than FIFA. I would give this like a 30 FPS, maybe. Well, I don't know. It does slow down sometimes. Like, when there's a lot of things going on, it does slow down a little bit. I'm gonna boot up Madden 64 again just to compare it real quick. I feel like that game probably ran better than this.
Timeout. Call by the offense.
Oh, there wasn't like the ultimate English computer was the BBC Micro, right? And the Acorn and all that stuff. Although I think those were a bit before
Right up the middle. Short
the
game.
Amiga. Why would you need that? They're super easy to replace with like anything really. They don't require a ton of. Oh right, because it's center negative. You can easily do that yourself. It doesn't take a lot of effort. Just switch the polarity. You could really get like a universal power supply and then just like literally swap the ends on it, you know? So like you can get those power supplies where you can take the head off and then put it backwards. Or there are even universal power supplies that let you switch between center negative and center positive. So you could just get one of those, hook it up to the Mega Drive, and it will be hunky-dory. You don't really need a lot for the Mega Drive. You could run it of anything, really. You could get anything from like 7 volts to 12 volts or something. It will still work just fine. Oh. Actually, I have one of them. I have one of those like it's a multi-voltage and multi like center pin switchable power supplies. You can find them. It's just these like universal power supplies, and you can even find like all kinds of different heads to it. So you could probably find one that fits the Mega Drive one as well. So it shouldn't be too hard. And you can get like a brand new one, and then that's that. You know. You could probably even go to some store, you know, like you could just like go to some freaking store and then look around, see if you can find anything, like any kind of electronic store in person. There's plenty of those probably around you. We could find something like that. And then you don't have to worry about shipping. Like these are pretty common items, I would say. I even found recently some pretty cool power supplies I'm thinking about getting. I found a power supply that would fit a PS2, a slim PS2. Nah, it's fine, nah. It regulates it down anyways. Like, you can get anything from like 7 volts to 12 volts. You can plug it into Mega Drive, it will work just fine. The higher the voltage, it will like warm up more because, you know, it has to regulate it more, but it doesn't matter. You can get anything really, it will work just fine. So like, probably even a Mega Drive, probably even like a Sony PlayStation power supply would work. you know, like 7.5 volts. It should run off of that if it needs to. But like, you know, 9 volts, 12 volts, those are pretty common. You could find some of those and then just get one of them. You could literally do this. Get a fucking like 9 volt power supply and then chop the lead off. And then like maybe put on a lead that's compatible with the Mega Drive. Just put it on backwards so that the center pin is negative. It's so simple. You could solder it, but if you don't want to solder, you can even get one of those like connector things, you know, where it's like a little terminal thing that has like 4 screws on it. You know, plug in the positive, plug in the negative, screw it in, and then plug in the positive, negative, screw it in on the other end, and just like swap it around and then make it center pin negative. It's really easy to do. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think the polarity matters for the SNES because I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's kind of like the NES where the polarity doesn't matter, or if it's AC or DC because it has a regulator inside. It's got a full bridge rectifier, I think, inside. I know the NES have it, and someone told me that the SNES also has a full bridge rectifier inside, so you can just get a center positive, center negative thing, and then use it for both systems. Yeah, I'm assuming that's one of those where it's center negative, because it doesn't matter for those systems. But I mean, for the Nintendo systems, it doesn't matter, but it's you know, set up for the Mega Drive 1. It's really bizarre, isn't it, how Sega is like at first setting it up with center negative, and then with MD2 it's actually center positive. Probably why probably some people blown Mega Drives with that.
Right up the middle. Didn't get much.
Alright, that's enough of that. But yeah, one thing that's probably kind of tricky to replace would be a N64 power supply. Because I think it needs 12 volts, 5 volts, and 3.3 as well. Or is it only 12 and 3.3? I'm not sure. I think it needs all 3. Which is kind of ridiculous, but Nintendo thought it would be a good idea to exclude proper voltage regulators on the board and just have the power supply output multiple voltages. Always cutting corners, you know, it's always like that with Nintendo. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I found some pretty cool power supplies I'm thinking about getting. I found a power supply that's just some regular like power supply for some kind of modem or something, I think. But it's 8 volts,
Heads it is.
which caught my attention. It's 8 volts and 3.6 amps, I think, which is absolutely perfect for Sony PS2 and PS1 as well. It's 3, yeah. Look at this shit. This is perfect, and it's so cheap as well. It's like they're selling it for like how much is it? It's like £3, I think, something like that, for that power supply. That's a pretty good deal. Then you can just, I don't know. I have so many of these like Sony PlayStation type heads, so I can just put one of them on if it doesn't fit the PS2 or the PS1. And then that's that. I have a new power supply for it. Because I think this is probably good quality, you know, it's such a... It has to be something good, I guess. Okay. So that was Madden 99. What a great game. Alright. Oh yeah, I wanted to see Madden 64. What was, wait, Madden... What is it? Oh, Madden Football 64. Does that run any better? Less than... It has less than 123. Oh boy. That's cringe. Madden... Why are you eating up all those fucking...
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Why are you eating up all those pages on my controller pack? Does this really run at 60 FPS? Oh, it does. It does sometimes. This is definitely a different engine, I think. Oh yeah, this is definitely 240p. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the main difference. Might be the same engine, but the new game is running at 40 Ti. Hello, Albanian SpongeBob. Alright, whatever. So next game we have...